What's up guys, Jordan Hardy here, boxing reporter. You don't have to just be a professional fighter to use Victor Conte's Spider Training Stack. I use it every day when I'm working out in the gym to stay fit. I'm Jordan Hardy and I'm snack strong.
Hello everybody, and hello Mick. Be good to see you in a few minutes. We're very delighted to be able to do this event and show it on regular ESPN. We'll have a vast audience on Saturday afternoon to showcase both Carl and Mick. So I'm very excited. Obviously, this is not the way we would like to do things, but the coronavirus is too tough for us, and we have a president in this country who's screwed everything up. So unfortunately, we're in a position now where this is the best we can do. But hopefully, before long, we'll have you, Mick, and Carl over across the pond, showing everybody your great skills. But I guess this is going to have to do for now.
That's it, Bob. It's going to have to do. It'll do. And can't wait to get back over. But first, we get the job to do Saturday.
And before we get over to Mick Conlan, I want to introduce his older and better looking brother, the Vice President of MTK Global, Jamie Conlan.
How's it going, Evan? All good. Looking forward to a big night Saturday night for both MTK fighters, both Belfast fighters, Carl Frampton and Michael Conlan. I believe it's the awakening of Michael this year. It's a new and improved Michael. With the lockdown, he's come out of the pandemic a new man. Carl Frampton on the verge of the biggest fight in his life in Jamal Herring, and this is the first we get to see of the lads in 2020.
Really excited about it, Jake. This is something that I've been wanting to do, and something that's kind of really excited me. The fact that it's going to be a challenge, something different, something that I haven't experienced as a professional. Boxing in an arena 101 there. It's exciting me to hear those winces and the pounding of the breath, everything about it. It's something that is really lit a little spark on me in training camp. I've been sparring no music on, burn anybody in the gym, and I just love it. I love every minute of it. That silence in the ring and that alone time with an opponent is nice. If you were up to date on everything before the Nikitin fight, I was already speaking about going to 122, and that was the thought. I was going to go to 122, but obviously Nikitin wasn't going to fight at 122, so I was happy to stay at 126 for that. And then it looked like I could be staying there, and then I've come out of this pandemic later than I've ever been. I think it's just hit the reset button on me, myself, and kind of refocus myself. So I came out really late, close enough to I could make 122 tomorrow if I really needed to. So that's why the decision was made. It was already talk about it, but with out of the pandemic, much more realistic chance of doing 122 with ease. 26 for the simple reason to Kush, the fight was kind of already in place while during the pandemic, and they made it they actually started off at 130, and then I came back and checked my weightings, and I was like, I can do 126 tomorrow, so can we make it a 125? He says no, the latest he can do is 126, so I says no problem, we'll face the Kush 126, and then after that we'll make a move. Next fight, I would love it. My next fight, I know it may not be possible with the way things lie with the WBO, but 100% I'd be happy to challenge for the WBO title next. All of that's out of my control, and I can't control it. A global pandemic is something that I couldn't stop. Nobody could stop. God couldn't even stop it. So there was no point in me getting caught up about it. Worrying about what is next, I'm worrying about when I'm going to box next is not really something that came into my mind when people were apparently dying all around the world. So, it didn't bother me. In fact, the pandemic made me much better. I'm a much better fighter, I think, a much better human being. I'm a much better, happier person. It done me really good. I got to be, it was the longest I was home with my family since I was 17 years of age. Longest I've been around my kids since they've both been born. And it kind of just reset everything for me and made me kind of realize where I want to go in the sport, what I want to achieve, and how realistic it is and how close it is. I just got to stay focused and get there. So, if the world title is next, I would hope it to be the fight after. If it's not that, who knows? And it's not my control to even say so. So, whenever it is, whenever it happens, it'll happen. But I know it'll happen. So, time doesn't wait, and I don't wait either. But if I have to wait an extra few months to get a shot, no problem. If I'm honest, it's the most relaxed and chilled fight week I've ever had. It's been fantastic. Usually we have, the hoopla, the hyperbole, everybody around, everybody looking at interviews, having to go here and there to the interviews. But, it's been chilled at the hotel, chilled out with the team, having fun. This time I actually brought my PlayStation. I'm playing some Call of Duty. And it's been great. I've had fun. So, I'm in a really good place. Come this fight. It's the best I've ever felt. And I'm excited for Saturday. It's fantastic. Actually, the only game I've kind of had any worries in this camp was when I got tested yesterday. I was like, I hope it doesn't come back, positive. And I think it's full, but it's not. It's come back perfect. So the fight's on, but it's nice to have a fight here. And I've been with a long time. The last time I boxed was December 14. So it's been it's the longest I've been out of the ring as a professional fighter, and it's been nice. But it's time to get back to work, and I'm really excited. Exciting me, the fact that it's different. I've experienced it. I have experienced it, maybe not in the professional ranks, but I've experienced it in major fights around the world as an amateur. When you're boxing at the highest level in the amateurs, you're fighting the best guys in the world in front of 7 people, and it's probably in some country like Lithuania where no one knows you, no one's even there for you. So it's no problem. I'm excited about it. I'm looking forward to experiencing it as a pro, and it is something different, but something that I think I'll excel in. Completely different fighters in terms of styles, and then at the same time, Warrington is coming off 3 great wins against Galahad, Frampton, and Selby, and his confidence is sky high. To come into that fight and unknown really, in front of 20,000 people with no fans there himself, under a lot of pressure and get blew to the water. So I don't really take anything from that fight. I don't think that was the best Sofian Takut you'll see, because I think he was a deer in the headlights. What them crazy Leeds fans are like, and how they kind of like take the soul away from some people. And I think Takut was one of those type of people who folded under that type of pressure. So he's got to come in here. He's going to come in here on Saturday night, much more experienced than me as a professional, much more fights than me, the same amount of stoppage wins that I have fights. So he's going to be coming in confident. No crowd there to scare him or kind of get his back up. So I think he's going to be confident. He don't believe he can win this. This is a chance for him to get his career back on track. But I believe me being a younger man, definitely more amateur experience and definitely more pedigree, I believe. And I just think I'm an all-round better fighter. So I think he won't last me in there. Away, we stayed in New York for another day and had some nice pizza and cannolis and lately, and just enjoyed ourselves. I was in New York, so I may as well enjoy the great food which they have there. And then after that, I went home, started to bake, started to eat loads of food. Was non-stop baking cakes and eating cakes and drinking tea. But obviously, you get bored of that very quick, and everything kind of normalized, and just kind of started getting back training, doing different types of training, half marathons, 50k cycles, a lot of different types of stuff, and kind of just found the love again for the sport and found love again for just exercise and training. So it was really good. The pandemic was good. Very neat. I'll decide when I get in there. I'll decide after the first 30 seconds what way I'm going to approach it. I have little plans in my head which I'm going to do, and I think you'll see a different me anyway. I think you'll see a definitely an exciting fight. You'll see a bit more aggression probably. But we'll see Saturday. I can't say too much. Situations, Warrington's coming off 3 great wins against 3 really top-class opponents, and he was relatively unknown in his own backyard in front of 20,000 of his own fans, and I think big throws in front of the headlights. So I would be stupid and reckless if I was to go in and try and blast the shit out like Warrington did. But I definitely will be going in and make a statement and doing it my own way. I don't need to live up to anybody's expectations or equal myself with Josh Warrington, because that's not who I am. I'm Michael Conlan, and that wouldn't be my job. Listen, if I was staying at 126, I love that fight, and in the future, I want that fight 100 million%. But 122 is what's next for me. I'm Josh Warrington. Look, he looks like he's staying at 126, possibly moving up to 130. But I do believe we'll cross past him. He has got Irish descent, but listen, Tyson's an Englishman. He reps the Union Jack, and that's his flag. So, if he wants to claim some Irishness and give some Irishness a part of the heavyweight champ, I'm sure Ireland will be happy to take it. I would love a title fight next, but if it's not possible, we got to fight top 5. So that's just the way it's got to be. And I'm happy either way. I have a great team around me and MTK and Top Rank. Bob and all the guys, they look after me so well, and they've managed my career and moved my career fantastically. So whatever it is next, I'm ready to go, whether it's a world title or whether it's an eliminator, whatever it is, I'm ready to rock.
Yo, you. Thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe for more videos of your favorite fighters over here on Fight Up TV, and give us a follow online as well at Fight Up TV on Twitter and on Instagram. We appreciate it, guys.